This is going to be hard, but this is something that you need to hear. In order for God to come through with any blessing that you've been praying for, you need to surrender these three things. And these three things I'm about to talk about is not an option. These three things are a must for God to move on your behalf to give you the life that you are desiring. The first thing and the most obvious thing is control. You have to learn how to surrender that control over to God. If you are a person like me, this may feel impossible because being in control may feel like stability. It may seem like a safe place temporarily because you know what's going on, you can see what's happening, and you can control and put things in places where you want them. But it's short-lived because having too much control is just a ball of chaos waiting to explode. We don't truly know what's good for us, only God does, and trying to figure out what He can only control just leaves us worn out, confused, and disappointed. We're trying to carry something that's too big for us to handle. Allow God to take on that weight. Imagine if God allowed us to figure everything out on our own. We'll be fighting for the rest of our lives. I don't know about y'all, but I want to be in my soft girl era. I don't have time to fight, and I definitely don't have time to be getting dirty. Another important thing is you have to put God's desires at the top of your list over your family, over your friends, even over yourself. Because your desires may be the reason why you can't grow and why you're looking on this video looking for answers. No shade. Do what you know that God called you to do. It doesn't matter who doesn't agree with you or who doesn't approve. You only need God's approval. Because whatever God wants you to do will never fail. And when you start gaining success off that very thing people doubted you for, those same people will have their hand out like they were there for you, cheering you on from day one. Believe that. The last one, but the most important one, is to let go of fear, even when you don't win the first time. You gotta go through a couple fails to get to a win. Stop asking yourself, what if? What if this doesn't happen? What if this fails? What if this falls through? What if you don't do it? What if you don't do it at all? You will never know if it ever worked. If it falls through, get back up. If it doesn't work, try something else. Fear will keep you in an endless cycle of disappointment and excuses. God never gave us the spirit of fear. He gave us the same power He gave Moses, Noah, Joseph, John, and the list goes on. We need to stop making excuses today, right now. We need to take our power back, release these three things to God, and step into the blessing God is holding for us.